Welcome back to FloCheer Radio, your 30-minute weekly podcast where we talk all things all-star, cheer and dance. All-star or steer? Guys, I'm telling you, the most stressful part of the day for me is getting ready just to say those words. All-star cheer and dance. I'm Jessica Baker.
I am Megan Motley.
And I am Emily Schmidt. Excited to be back, finally.
She's here.
Yeah. You've been on the road for so long. It's kind of crazy to have a 3-person setup again.
I know. There was a few days, in 5 days, I was in 4 time zones.
That's a really fun factoid.
It's really confusing for my body, though.
That's a little much. That's exciting, though. We're excited to have you back. We've
Excited to
been
be back.
missing you.
I had fun on the road, though. Got to visit some fun teams, so big things coming.
Awesome.
You know what? And I was thinking about this today. When we make our predictions later, I was like, man, Emily's going to have such a one-up on us because she's been to all these gyms and like she has.
Only 2,
I was thinking
but
about that. I was like,
yeah.
You know, if I had to bet on
I
somebody
know. Well,
being right.
I know. And I was like, so tell me, how did Black Ops look?
I know.
Oh, so you're really getting info for
No,
your predictions?
yeah, for sure. I was like, how good is their tumbling? Tell me deets, new things, upgrades. What happened?
They did make some upgrades,
yeah.
I'm not going to lie.
Well, great. So now you're both ahead of me. Thanks a lot.
You're
but
welcome.
before we get into it, so we have some breaking news. Megan.
Huge breaking news.
Tell us, Megan.
The world's block schedule just got released.
Woo!
Yeah, that has been so highly anticipated because the new arena, everybody's been kind of dying to know who's going to be where and what divisions and when. So that is huge news today.
Yep, and I know some of the little tidbits that we've got. So first teams to take the mat in the arena, the Canadian Worlds Trials, International Open Bonds.
You know, I love my internationals.
So that'll be fun. That'll be fun. That's
Very
going to
cool.
be happening at 9 a.m. so far. So this is tentative, obviously. Like, so things could change. You never know. And the new extra small divisions will be in VSAT at 12:30 on that Saturday too for prelims. So we get to see the new divisions on the first day.
That'll be awesome.
Yep, I'm really excited, and I am in denial that it's even Worlds Month.
I will actually attest this because Megan wrote today was March 11th instead of April 11th.
We had our little run of show, and I sent a thing, and Emily's like, this says March 11th, and I was like, oh.
Going back in time.
It's World Month.
It is
Welcome
World
to
Month,
April.
whether I'm ready or not.
Either way.
Here we come.
Yeah, and so speaking of Worlds Month, there's a lot of cool stuff we're doing on FloCheer. So starting today at 7:30 p.m. Central Time, we are going to have Instagram takeovers by different Worlds teams every single day until Worlds. Every single day.
Talk about the inside scoop.
Yeah, so Cheer Central Sun's Revolution is taking over tonight at 7:30 p.m. Central Time.
That's awesome.
So I'm really excited to see them. We actually saw them at USA All-Star.
Yes,
but
new friends. Hey guys.
I know, hi. We're so excited to see them sneak peek, and we're going to kind of jump into some predictions. So I'm going to kind of hold that little nugget. But then put a pin in it. We're going to be talking about senior, small, medium, and large today. So Coed. Yes, I should make that
the boys and gals.
Yes. The ladies are tomorrow, so be sure and come back for that. And then the other big news, because here at FloCheer we just love Worlds so much that we want to share that love. And what we're going to be doing is starting on Friday, we are going to have 18 days of giveaways.
Oh.
So basically how it's going to work is every day there's going to be a different challenge. And we'll have a whole schedule released, but it'll be prediction challenges. So fill out a bracket for this division, and basically you tag us in it, and you make sure you're following us on Twitter and Instagram. And there's going to be a lot of prizes up for grabs. A lot of prizes up for grabs.
My problems are becoming your problems.
I know. Maybe words are hard.
We're gonna get through this together.
Lots of prizes up for grabs, including a free year of FloCheer. So that means you could be chilling, kicking your feet up, watching all the premium content on FloCheer, including Worlds, all the archive videos, all that good stuff.
Wait, am I eligible as well, or?
No, you're not eligible.
I'm still trying to get a FloCheer t-shirt.
Oh, that's
Megan still has them in the box. And
I know.
Won't share.
We have FloCheer t-shirts. We have FloCheer bows. We have fanny packs, baseball caps, little buttons to join your Hit Zero collection. I'm not joking. We have so many things.
Sounds like a lot.
You're going to want to participate every day.
We're going to wear all of that to Worlds, all of it.
Yep.
The hat, with the fanny pack.
Oh, yeah. I'm going to have a full FloCheer outfit. And you can have one, too. But yeah, so be sure. We'll post an article that'll have all the details and stuff. So keep an eye out for that.
I'm in.
And this, moves right along perfectly to social media challenge. I want to give a trophy case. For those who may be new, Megan's Trophy Case is a weekly recurring segment where I basically give a shout out to the unsung heroes of cheerleading and dance. And this week, I want to give a shout out to Stingray Rust and their official mascot, Bacon the mini pig. Stingray Rust is trying to get a bid.
Is that a real thing?
It's a very real thing.
Yeah.
They're an international team, and they're competing this weekend trying to get a bid for Worlds.
Oh.
And their social media, if you check out their Twitter, is so hilarious. They are very funny, and they have a mini pig called Bacon, and that's their mascot.
I don't know how I feel about that name.
I don't eat meat, so you know how I feel about it.
He has a lot of really cute nicknames.
I had veggie bacon for
Wilbur,
breakfast.
Lil Oink, Young Truffles.
Truffles.
I like Young Truffles.
Yeah, I know.
Aw.
So anyways, Bacon the Pig has a Twitter account, so does Stingray Rust. They are great follows, and I'm rooting y'all on to get a bid because I don't want this entertainment to end.
All the Stingray teams have the most fascinating little team mascot animals.
Yeah.
Hey, if
chickens
they end up coming to
and-
Worlds, we're getting an interview with that pig.
Oh, for sure.
What about the chicken?
We're
gonna round them all
We'll
up.
go Facebook
Pig
Live with
chickens.
Bacon if he's at Worlds. That's a promise.
Holding you to that.
Hold me to it. Well, he'll come and he'll give us hot cheer takes every day.
How am I going to put
Bacon.
a mic on him? Anyway,
We're
we can
gonna-
talk about this later.
We'll set down like 2 teams, and whatever one he runs towards is his pick.
Okay.
You know.
In a pig pen.
Yeah.
That's adorable.
Perfect.
So yeah, great follows. Big ups to them.
Love it.
Well, we have a lot to get through today. But first, I know I've been gone for a while.
Oh, thank God you're back.
I know. I've been obsessed with a lot of things, and I finally get to share at least 3 of them. As always, I'm going to share the 3 things I'm currently obsessed with. Number 1 is the most heart-feeling thing I've seen in so long. Maryland Twisters posted this today of one of their younger teams who just looks up to
I'm
a
Shannon. I'm Molly. I'm Bree H. I'm Ashley. I'm Sophia T. I'm Hannah. I'm Hunter. I'm Skylar. Strike 1, Noelle. Avery. I'm Rayanne. No, you aren't. I am. I'm Mary. You're out.
Oh, that's so cute.
They are
Is the
adorable.
cutest thing I've ever seen. I love the energy.
Oh yeah,
You're
right?
out.
I was like, oh my
I love
gosh.
they all picked one and they really went to character of the routine.
They
They're so
are-
cute. And there's so many teams this year. I think SSX is another team that sticks out to me that did a great job of it, that are really embracing there's a younger girl watching you.
Yes.
Yeah, I think
Yep.
it's cool.
And this season more than ever, I've seen so many, and this is a really good example too.
That's
So
adorable.
it's awesome.
Very
Second
cute.
thing I am obsessed with, in case you missed it, Louisville All Girl came out to NCAA College Nationals last weekend, won another title.
Yep.
But they performed for the first time in cheerleading history, back handspring double up.
Guys, this clip is short. Hold on. Okay, I'm ready now. Oh, it paused. You know what? You're going to have to go find it on Twitter.
We have it up. It was sick. Oh my God.
Fail.
Talk about a cliffhanger.
Cliffhanger.
Yeah, I mean that was totally on purpose. We want you to go watch it.
It was ridiculous.
It's
They are
so impressive.
good.
It's mind blowing. Yeah.
Props. to
Major
Louisville Girl.
props.
Yeah,
Yes,
and then they went
ladies.
out and they actually won the stunt partner stunt with that as well. It was incredible. So much
Well
talent.
deserved.
So now I'm excited to see a lot of those Louisville all-girl cheerleaders at Worlds on Golden Girls. And the last thing, one of the teams that I got to visit while I was away was Black Ops, California All-Stars. If you haven't seen this clip of their stunt sequence, it is so good.
Yes.
They are just so talented, and they've made some upgrades, some new inverts. You know, they've added a lot in, and they actually competed this past weekend since I've been there and got 2 hits in. So congratulations
girl.
to my friends from Black Ops.
Flexibility.
Yeah.
Oh my
Incredible. They're so fun to watch too. Every little detail from, you know, the smiles
Yep.
to
I was
the
just about to
ending.
say-
The ending, the way that they did with the open mouth, like they drilled that at their practice. And
I could tell that they did because
Every little
every
detail.
single athlete had
yeah.
it was just uniformity. She was tweeting little things and
And it
sending us
was
stuff.
funny too because the coach, I was joking with Netta, the coach, and I'm like, you do it just like the Flyers. She's like, I know, it's out of habit.
That's awesome.
Same thing.
Like when
but
she's watching, she's like,
Yeah.
doing
she's like,
it in front.
and 5. With
Oh
them.
my God,
and
of
I'm like, you
course.
look like you belong in the air with them.
That's cute.
Yeah, it was awesome. So more
I love
coming.
it.
That's just a little teaser. But
Yeah, speaking of teasers, we haven't talked about making the grade in a while. A-Team.
Yep.
Favorites. So we've got a bonus episode, right, that we've got out. And
little catch up from where they left off since we saw them going for their bid.
Yes, because we didn't see them get their bid yet. So finally, we kind of caught up. We got this bonus episode that we put together, and we are going to be following them to Worlds.
Yes.
So this, I know, right? So this is kind of to get you caught up on how they got their bid, kind of how they've done at their championships, and everything in between. So.
Yep. So, and if you haven't watched it yet, Making the Grade is a docu-series following Spirit of Texas A-Team, kind of from the very beginning of the season all the way up until now. So episode 6 just came out, so go check that out. And oh my gosh,
Finale
Worlds.
will be here
The
before you
finale
know
of Worlds
it.
Well,
is
and it's
so
the perfect
awesome.
way to kind of like lead into Worlds because you've kind of got this like lag time. You don't go to competitions, so it's a fun thing to watch as a team. Like to sit down and like have a little watch party.
Yes.
And watch a team go from like trying to do prep,
Not even having choreography.
stunt clinic,
Yeah.
and then winning, getting their bid, and then now they're heading to Worlds. So
Awesome.
yeah,
Exciting
it's great
stuff.
Love it.
Well,
The moment we've all been waiting for.
it's time to talk about what we're really all here for.
Prediction.
Worlds predictions.
Most stressful part of my year.
It is honestly so stressful. Like
hard.
Yeah, it's fun. I'm not
it's
stressed
fun.
out.
No, it's fun, but it's also
It's hard.
it's really hard because there's so many things you can't account for at Worlds. Like expect the unexpected at Worlds, but then it's hard to like count these other teams out. So it's
know.
like
And how can you really predict, right? Like how
can't.
Can
You don't know
who's gonna-
anyone's day, who's going to hit.
yep.
So, wow.
Let's
And we
start.
love you all before we get into
I know so much. I talked about
I was
world
like
peace and-
personally like
Yeah,
had a
last-
hard time
Yeah.
picking. 'Cause I'm
When
like, I
you weren't
love
here
these-
last week,
these
we
teams.
needed your support. We were so stressed about the international stuff.
I know,
we
and
were
I
like,
feel like
where's
Well,
Everybody
I filled out my
international.
bracket.
I
I know
know,
I
but
did.
like-
I
but
got
you-
car sick filling it out in the back of the car on the way to the gym.
But we needed you here.
I know. I mean,
I know.
Megan
you're
and I were
my
so stressed. We're like,
international go-to girl.
yeah,
but
if
okay.
you missed that episode, it's up on the site too,
Yep.
so you can check out our international predictions.
Let's dive right into small. It is time.
Okay.
Which is such a hard division because it's
get
so
it.
big.
And to preface this, we haven't shared this with each other yet, so this is the first time. Right now, we're looking at it. Girls, have a look. So these are our predictions.
Jess and I picked the same.
Did we really?
Yeah, we did.
The
We
whole-
all have
not
the
the whole
same top
thing.
3.
Well,
Okay, well,
Different orders.
Let me preface this by saying I did not put my top 10 in order because
yeah,
that
same.
was too much for me.
Mine are
had,
in order.
I have
Mine are
severe.
not.
No. My
Oh,
top 3 are
man.
obviously in order. So also, guys, this isn't like a true bracket. So some people were like, "This isn't how brackets work." Well, cheerleading doesn't work like brackets. So this is just
Yeah.
It's just a fun prediction,
Yes,
right?
it's just top 10 finalists. Some divisions are going to have more than 10 finalists,
Yep.
but these are just top 10. People you think are going to rank in the top 10, and then your podium winners. So,
Here we go. So Megan's predictions, for those of you who are listening and not watching, she's got Twist and Shout diamonds in the gold seat. We've got Callie Smoed in silver, Brandon Senior black and bronze. All right, Megan.
I just, diamonds have, like, I feel like last year they were on the cusp, and
Yeah.
this year they came back. They've been so strong all year. They've had a little, they had areas like baubles count at Worlds.
Right.
So that's going to be really important as far as, taking home the gold. But, they have great tumbling, and they just kind of check all the boxes. But it was so hard with Smoed. They have been on, they struggled. They've been on like a rocket ship lately. So I'm like, I kind of see them coming back.
And you're looking at me when you're telling me, but really, you need to turn to
I know.
Emily
I know.
because
Well, I'm
our
like, you
predictions
defend
of
yours.
the top 3 are the same. I'm the same thing. So Twist and Shout, awesome. Last year, like, came onto the radar, like, really strong.
Yep.
This year, winning everything. Like, I kind of bet against them whenever I set Brandon atop, was that at UCA? They ended up, no.
Yes, Moet ended up taking that.
Yeah.
So there, and that was me. Like, I was wrong. I was wrong on that. So,
But you
Yeah.
can't ever
Twist and
count
Shout.
out Brandon Senior Black.
Well, and
ever.
I think that
I
Brandon,
thought Brandon was
but
going
Brandon's tumbling, I think, is going to help them stay a little bit above. And
Yeah.
I think, especially on the world score sheet,
I don't
which,
know.
I keep
Guys.
talking about the difference between the score sheets of what they've been competing on all season compared to
Right.
now and the numbers.
Can I
Just-
change mine?
Nope.
I know. No, it's public.
So
People
raised.
already see it.
Is
You
this
can't
an
change.
editable template?
Yeah.
No, I'm just kidding.
But
I'm
I
just
think
kidding.
I'm
I feel good
I'm
about
going
this.
with Moet on top because they have an edge about them, and I didn't.
Yeah.
They fell under the radar until UCA, and I think that UCA was the win that they needed to get the positive vibes going and the momentum that they're going to play off of now.
It's all about peaking at the right time. You can have a super strong season, but if you peak too early, then you're leaving the door cracked open for somebody else. But the thing about Worlds too that's so crazy is like everybody, I feel like, tends to do this, like agree on the same top 3, and then like Worlds happens and chaos. You never know.
Yeah.
So anyways,
I'm sticking with mine.
those are,
I'm feeling confident.
I feel good about this too.
Top 10 was hard to pick just because there's so many teams.
Yes.
I have to be honest.
This one was
I was looking
hard.
at a lot of factors, all different competitions.
I wonder how many of these we should spend some time. We got to keep it rolling because there's so much to get to today, but we should spend some time and just talk about our top 10. Like,
Well, we started with
together.
small, and small's the hardest one.
it is the hardest.
Small Coed, because it's the deepest
just so deep,
division.
yeah.
And
Yes.
the prelims and then everything they have to go through. They have a lot more
Yeah.
competition to go through.
So-
And NCAA was a really good preview of that because a lot of these teams were there, but still.
So we've had these brackets out for quite a while, and we've had some friends participate, and we actually had some people send us in some videos that we want to play here because they're so awesome. So shout out to Cherita. I actually feel like I just identify with a lot of the things she has to say with teams. I was like, yes. So anyways, we're going to play a little clip from her small senior co-ed predictions here right now.
Small co-ed. All right. Let's have a chit chat. There are 3,817,412 teams in this division. There are so many teams in this division. It's like, who knows who could win? Who could know? So I do want to put out there into the air that Prodigy Midnight, they have such a good chance to win this division, and I just don't want people to sleep on teams like that. Also,
sure.
Twist and Shout Diamonds, I mean, they have been incredible for the past couple of years. And also, of course, Brandon Senior Black. But I think this year's Smoed will be winning first place. They've had a rough couple years in the past, but we're going to leave that behind us. And they've shown themselves this season. I mean, they've just been pretty clean. When they do hit, their routine is fantastic. So I think, I mean, obviously it's going to come down to who
she's
hits,
not wrong.
but I
She's
feel like
not wrong,
Smoed does have
because
a chance, and I
Smoed
think they're going
has
to come back and they're
such
going to
great
redeem
talent,
themselves
and they are
and
such a
be
strong
your
team
world
that
champs.
you know, there's no counting them out.
I completely agree with
And
her.
that's why I'm like, oh, it's so hard. Like, I go back and forth. I went back and forth between Smoed because I feel like they looked so good that they're on a rocket ship. Like, they caught that momentum. So,
And I think that they're peaked a lot later than the others.
yep. But it'll be fun to see. I'm glad we're different because at the end of Worlds, I want to like tally whose predictions were right. So I'm kind of glad to see that we have some different ideas.
I told you I was predicting who's going to have the predictions right.
Here
Emily
she is.
has been more gems than we have so far anyways. But all right, it's time.
Let's
Y'all's
go.
favorite.
Yes,
I know,
medium
we
co-ed.
love
We
medium.
talk about this a lot.
This
our
is the
favorite.
hands down hardest division to predict because this division is stacked this year.
I think we're all going to be different on this one.
Let's see it.
Yeah.
Let's reveal.
All right,
I haven't
here
even
we
talked to you guys
go.
about this yet.
Okay, so we are all different.
But we all have the same top three.
Again, we all have the same top 3, but we are all different.
That's funny.
This is really funny. So, for those of you listening, I have Cali Black Ops sitting at gold, Maryland Twisters Reign in silver, and Spirit of Texas Royalty in bronze. Jess has Royalty, Reign, Black Ops, and then Emily has Reign, Black Ops, Royalty. Yikes. This division is like a can't miss division. They're so good.
I know.
All of them.
It took
again.
me a really long time to do this one. I will say. I spent a really long time
I was gonna
honestly
change
moving
it.
around those 3. Like, I kept just
yes,
like, well,
Top 10 was easy.
what if-
it was a 3?
well,
I have a feeling about Reign this season. I don't know. And I've been saying that for a really
First
long
of all,
time.
and a side note really quick. Did y'all see how they set for Reach the Beach?
oh wow.
All of the boys,
retweeted that.
that open with the little B-boy standing pool thing, dropped into a split and then went into like the little.
They're
oh
so
my
funny.
God, they're so hilarious. It was It was awesome. And the fact that they're having that much fun
Exactly.
too. I have a hard and fast rule that like off the mat chemistry translates to on the mat success. And that's just like a hint of the fact that
for
they're
sure.
super
Somebody
bonded.
write that down. That was very,
For
that was very
sure.
quotable.
Oh my gosh, yeah.
You silver
Quote me.
glober,
I
you.
don't know. This is one of the hardest routines I've seen from them. Ever.
It's sick.
And I think they're gonna max out in the right places. And
Yeah,
they
no.
didn't peak until
I had such a hard
later.
time. So I kept switching the two, like Rain and Royalty. Like I kept going back and forth because the routines are so different, right?
Yes.
Like when you watch Rain, it's like it's fast, it's moving, like
Yep.
everything is happening all over the place.
Yeah.
The choreography is very intricate, and then you have Royalty over here who's very
super
clean.
visual.
There's
Yes,
there's time to
levels.
understand what they're doing,
Yep.
and it's beautiful, and
Yep.
which those routines to me, I think they score better at Worlds. So
Oh, see, I think they're on a varsity score sheet. They score better, whereas at Worlds,
I don't
I'm
know.
seeing Rain doing better.
To me, I'm
I'm
like
going for Royalty.
I feel like Cali Black Ops is like the spirit of Texas and Rain. They're like right in the middle. You know what I mean? Those two elements, right? Like, it's still
Yeah.
fast moving. There's a ton of visual things, but
Black Ops, I could see Black Ops winning as well. I'm
Yeah.
not gonna lie. I was.
and you know
kind of
what?
going
You know
back
what
I
pushed
have
me
Black
over
Ops.
the edge? You know what pushed me over the edge? The stuff you kept sending me. I was like, God, that elite is clean.
yes.
They look so strong.
They have
they're
like beautiful
Yes.
stunt sequences.
Well, and like they're
beautiful
at the
stunt
point where
sequences.
they are just nitpicking everything. They're not working on executing. They are executing.
Yeah.
Now, yeah, and they're executing their upgrades.
Yep. So it's
And don't count out Beatles.
you don't count out anybody
I
on
know.
this top 10
I just
list.
that was one
honestly.
that I kept putting in my 3 and moving.
See,
and I was like, I wasn't sure.
I had Cobalt.
Yeah.
Back and forth
Cobalt,
over Beatles.
I have them in the top
Beatles,
two, yeah.
You know,
Woodlands Elite Black Ops.
Yes.
Yeah. I mean,
Odyssey. Like we could talk all day, right? It's about hitting. It's about executing. Like you have, like,
yeah.
medium co-ed is our favorite for a reason because it is a crazy division, and I actually know somebody else who agrees with us. The one and only Santwon sent in a prediction video as well, so we'll play a little clip of that right here.
Hey, Santwon.
Where do we even start with medium co-ed? It's the hardest division to predict. Like,
Retweet.
oh gosh. Okay, so we have Woodlands Elite, Black Ops. They're stupid talented, like it's ridiculous. We've got Maryland Twisters. I can't even begin to tell you just how overwhelmed I am.
Same.
Spirit of Texas, they snatch my wig every time. Okay. Who else is left? Let me use my cheat sheet. Rockstar Cheer Beatles is. I throw up. I'm just like, how do you even fit that much in? And then California All Stars, Black Ops. Like, I can't. Wig evaporated. You know, edge is gone. Like I can't breathe. It's a toss up. It could be Spirit. It could be Beatles. It could be Black Ops. It could still be Black Ops.
He is
could
Team
be
Black Ops
Twisters.
all the way.
I don't know. This is really hard. So I'm gonna flip a coin and say Spirit of Texas.
Whoa.
Well, there it was.
He was like
Too distracted by his rings during that time.
I know. He's iconic. Also, how hilarious that he was
Spirit
just
of
like
Texas, y'all.
Black Ops, Black Ops, Black Ops. Royalty.
I'm with you.
But you know, you're not wrong. Nobody is wrong. Nobody is wrong because
my gosh.
Is anyone's
it really is.
to take? I
It
think
is.
last year we went into Worlds knowing it was going to be Black Ops on top.
I felt really good about Black Ops. I thought Beatles really could do it. I really did.
Well, but when they went against each other at USA,
I know.
who did Black? I'm actually asking this.
Oh.
Did Black Ops? I forget. It was
Yes.
been so long.
Yes.
Black Ops did win then.
Yes.
So I think that's why I went into Worlds last year. Like, Black Ops hasn't lost to anyone. They're gonna hit and win. But this year, I think that it could be anyone's.
I feel like there is like something in the air at Worlds. It's just a different thing, right? Like a guaranteed hit is not guaranteed. I don't care if you've been hitting all
for
season.
sure.
So, you know, it's like as strong as I feel about a lot of these predictions, I'm also kind of like,
And that's, you know,
Yeah.
that's a good point, like the pressure thing, right? So
Yes.
when I was doing my predictions, which you guys probably did the same thing, a lot of these teams end up at NCAA, right? So, so that was one of my things I had pulled up whenever I was going through it. I was like, let me look at some NCAA results. Let me look at, you know,
Yep.
to compare.
yep.
So I think that's where a lot of my predictions are coming from too.
Well, you know what's really funny?
How they did under pressure.
That's a perfect segue into large, because this one was very hard for me, and this is where I was like, pressure. I'm gonna just throw in as a really big element. I don't know why. I just kind of felt like I don't think the predictable is gonna happen in this division for some reason.
All right, so let's see.
I don't even know what the predictable
What do we got?
is though.
Large co-ed.
All right, so large co-ed. Again, we all have the same top 3, but in completely different orders. This is actually really funny. Okay.
This is good because I didn't let you guys talk about it before.
So
we
I know.
started.
Okay, yeah. Actually, we were going to talk about it, and Emily got really mad at us. She's like, "Save it for the podcast." So I have TGLC. I know the whole world is shocked that I put them in gold. I am TGLC's biggest fan. If that
I'm a
is-
little shocked you have Cherathletics Cheetahs in third.
This is where the pressure thing comes in, because to me it's so, like, they've done so well all season, and not that I think that they can't handle pressure at all, but I just kind of feel like there's always one team that like does super well all season, and then like world it just doesn't work out. So like there's no basis, there's no logic, there's no nothing to that.
Yeah.
That's not a knock on cheetahs, but I'm just kind of like, I need to throw in something that I feel is like an X factor, so my predictions aren't too logical, because if you're too logical, you're going to be wrong.
Yeah, look at everyone's.
So yeah, I have
basketball
TGLC,
brackets.
steel and silver, and cheetahs and bronze.
I don't know. I mean, I'm feeling cheetahs for me. I mean, my
Saw
gosh,
that coming.
you're the entire season,
I
right?
know.
Like high score majors,
They're
NCAAs,
hitting.
Alliance,
They look
everywhere.
great.
Since their showcase.
Yeah.
Cheetahs.
Well, who do
Going
you have?
for you.
What do you have for second and third?
She has TGLC and silver and steel and bronze.
And I love TGLC. They're great. They're just this year has been.
It doesn't matter. This
See,
year,
I
put
agree,
it away.
but now that's why I have them on top, because, well, number one, I think that they've been
y'all
gone
are
from
the same. I didn't realize this. Or no, you're not.
We're not.
Sorry.
I
We're the same. No,
we
we're
have
not.
second and third different. I know. We have the same top 3. Same number
It
one.
was hard to read. She
I know.
used
Yeah,
a
she
light
has this like
pink,
light pink.
scripty.
It's the color strawberry.
Oh, okay.
I was just trying to make it
Wow.
my favorite.
So extra.
Um,
Strawberry. Okay.
So I think that TGLC has been gone from the top spot for too long, and this is going to be their time to take it back.
Yep.
They also in my opinion, they have not peaked yet.
Yep.
Their day 2 UCI performance was great.
They're
But
tumbling.
now it's finally like,
Yes, their tumbling is so strong. Their stunts are super hard and visual and awesome. And I'm not going to talk about how much I love them, because if you want to know, you can just go watch any podcast I've ever done. But
well, and I think
Agreed,
too,
Emily.
the structure of the routine is really going to help on the
Yes.
world score sheet as well. I
Yep.
think that that's built for the gold.
for sure.
The gold. I am going to go with Cheetahs in second, because they are having an incredible season. Not to knock down Steel, who is also having a great season. I think that Cheetahs might just have a little edge over them, but Steel could shock the world again. I would not be surprised to see them on top
For
again.
sure.
They are better than
Steel,
last
steel,
year. I mean,
banana peel.
they look really good too.
Yep.
It was hard to pick these top 3.
There's no winning. Well,
Hopefully there's winning for someone.
Oh.
Somebody will win.
Other people are going to
We're
win,
3
but
people
me on the
picked.
prediction front, there was no winning.
Well, and that's kind of the funny thing. Like when we're watching and we're making these kind of like broad predictions, I was watching all the routines this morning, and I was like, man, I mean, they're
I
all
know.
so good.
Yeah.
Like judges,
Yeah.
you've got a hard job.
Very hard job.
not
but
easy.
you know
Never
what?
be a world
Not
judge. Ooh.
But like,
Salute
thank
them.
you to all of the coaches and athletes that compete, because we are going to have a show.
Oh yeah.
It is a show.
Find me with some popcorn
I
in the
really,
front.
Like, I want to divide myself into multiple humans so I could just be everywhere all at once. I am so excited for Worlds. Like, I can't even express with words.
I know. I can't believe it's already 2 weeks.
It's too close.
Oh my God.
I'm so nervous.
I leave 2 weeks from yesterday. So less than 2 weeks. I was going to say today, but I was like, no, I leave on the Tuesday.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's
it's
gonna be
almost
great.
time now.
13 days.
It is. And speaking of almost time, that is why we are adding an additional show. Tomorrow at 3:30 p.m. Central Time, we are going to be back here doing the all-girl
Don't
predictions.
make me do it. I'm not ready.
Here we go.
No,
I know.
I started
This is
as
a
I
fun
was
one.
doing my
I
co-ed
think
research.
medium is going to be the hardest for me.
Again?
Yeah.
Oh, I don't know what to do with large. I'm
Large? Okay.
I'm going to be on the road again tomorrow. Sorry, I can't
she's
be.
not even going to send her predictions, so she doesn't have to choose.
Okay, no, that's
I
fair.
know.
That's well, no, I feel better about large than I do medium. I really do. Like, I don't know what to do with medium because I am so biased towards A-Team. I just love them. I really do.
All right, I'm putting a pin on it
Yep.
for tomorrow.
Yep.
We'll
You're
get
gonna have
back
to
to
tune in
it.
tomorrow. We'll
It's going to be a fun one.
Yes, it's gonna be so much fun. We'll break down all of that.
Yep. And if you haven't made your predictions yet, go to the site. We've got all of these sheets up so you can, fill them out yourself, make your own predictions, and then we've got our special guests. We're going to have theirs up so you can watch, and then you can also take a look at our sheets if you want to.
And don't forget to tweet them and
See
tag
what
us in it so you can maybe grab some of that cool swag and win a
Oh.
free year of FloCheer.
Write
So,
it in pink like me, obviously.
Yes, strawberry, right?
Strawberry.
Well, thank you so much for joining us for our world's predictions. We want to see yours, so tweet at us. Be sure to keep it locked because we have lots coming ahead, and we will see you tomorrow.
See ya.